Getting a H1 in higher level Leaving Cert Maths is not as hard as you think. There are certain things you have to start fixing. The first thing you have to start doing is, you know that section A of the paper? Yeah, section A is a shorter questions and it's a bit easier to spot what they're looking for. You do them like clockwork. You make no mistakes, you drop 0 marks on that. To do that, gang, you want to be going back over every single year of the papers, constantly going back at it, doing questions, spotting it, putting down the answer. You got to get that section A to a T. The second thing is your section B. This is much harder, and I appreciate that. These are long style questions which will have maths in disguise. Oftentimes, I will see a question, right, and it'll include another piece of maths from somewhere. So it could be on calculus, and then there's logs in it as well. And that's where people get really confused and drop a lot of marks. The only way to improve with that is to constantly keep fresh challenges coming. Constantly doing mock papers, doing predicted papers, finding stuff on the internet, whatever, so you can challenge stuff that's fresh that you haven't seen before, so your brain gets as used to that kind of problem solving method. You now also have time. And when you get to that exam in June and you see stuff that you've never seen before, your brain is in tune with problem solving and you'll find that section B to be much, much easier. And number 3, the last point, is paper 2. People go too hard for paper 1 and they kind of forget about paper 2. They don't give the same effort. And it happens to every one of us. You come in with such excitement and by the time it gets to Monday to do paper 2, you probably are feeling like you've got over the worst of maths. I'm afraid it's worth the exact same amount of marks. You should be beginning to structure your study towards the latter half of 6th year towards paper 2 topics. So in particular, trigonometry and statistics. I really mean it. It's so doable to get that H1 in higher level maths. About 10 to 12.5% of students will get that H1 in higher level maths. Very, very doable. And you're well able for it. Remember, follow me for more. I'm going to get you through your Leaving Cert.